Well, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is I was about to say something else, but this is Sypher coming back and getting on with another amazing video here today. As you guys don't know, my last video I did upload, like that I fully uploaded by myself. Well, I didn't upload a couple videos before, was a full 4K video. Now, of course, the gameplay footage used in the background was not as great as it could be. But it was 4K, so the video was 4K. So I can make 4K videos, but as I found out, it literally took me like 8 hours to export. So I barely had enough time to upload it and actually get it out on time as I usually like to normally upload, which is usually early in the mornings. I'm recording this video, guys, about 18-19 hours after the big news of actually Activision Blizzard fully acquiring Activision. Microsoft is fully, now owns Activision Blizzard, and King or Kong, however you pronounce that, the mobile game developers, which were come on to Activision about 2 years ago. It was pretty cool. We kind of got some interesting bundles and stuff like that, and some games and stuff like that. Some mini crossovers did happen as well when that happened. But anyway, that's not the important part about this video. So the official merge finally came about 24 hours ago. It was like really early. It was like 9 p.m. UK time, something like that, something ridiculous. But it fully has merged after about 600 plus days. They finally were able to merge, just due to them having a problem lawsuit in the UK and also the United States, with themselves having two different companies going at them, both being Sony and also some sort of I forget the FDC, something like that, some regulation company. But it has been confirmed across all of the globe that the merge can happen, and there is a lot of crazy things that they have already talked about in the blog post of that merge. So the first thing I want to get covered, guys, is that Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 is the last game to have PlayStation exclusivity, which means they're, like, for example, they're having a bunch of the pre-order bonuses, so you'll be able to get the lockpick operator, and you guys will be able to get early access to the betas, and also you guys usually get early access to double XP weekends as well. They're usually either getting a couple extra days and or even a whole other weekend exclusively to PlayStation. So there is that. There will be no more exclusivity after Call of Duty 2023, which is Modern Warfare 3. I believe the actual deal ends early 2024. I believe it ends like February, something like that. January is when the official exclusivity license that Activision signed with PlayStation ends, which this has been all the way up since Black Ops 3 that PlayStation has had the exclusivity. Before that, it actually was Xbox. It had actually owned exclusivity of Call of Duty. I want to get that out there because there's a lot of people, a lot of smaller channels, and a lot of people who are not talking about how Xbox owned the exclusivity license before PlayStation, which during PlayStation's life cycle, they decided to make all Call of Duty map packs release the same after Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. But before that, PlayStation did get 30 days early access to DLC map packs, and before that, Xbox also had the same deal. So I don't want any more other YouTubers saying that, oh, only Sony had the exclusivity rights. No, Xbox did have exclusivity rights all the way up from what was it, like Advanced Warfare or something like that came after Black Ops 3. They had exclusivity all the way from that, I believe, all the way actually back to Call of Duty 4. Yeah, Call of Duty 4 is when they had the exclusivity license from, which was a pretty long time. I believe they actually owned it around the same amount of time, about 9 years each, so that is kind of cool. But there will be no longer exclusivity access across PlayStation. And also another good thing, though, is that Activision themselves and quote Microsoft has confirmed themselves that there'll be no more exclusivity across all of the different types of play. So if you play on Xbox, PlayStation, or even PC, if you play on Battle.net or on Steam, you'll be able to have exclusive access. Everybody will be able to play all of the exclusive, quote unquote, stuff at the same time. So there'll be no longer, exclusive XP weekends to PlayStation and exclusive battle packs and stuff like that to PlayStation like there was before with MW2. They'll be all coming out at the same time across all platforms. So not even Xbox will have any upper hand when it comes to, its own version of battle packs or, combat packs or stuff like that. They won't have no exclusive operators themselves, which is pretty cool. I think one of the main reasons, though, why they're doing this is because PlayStation actually is their #1 player base when it comes to Call of Duty. It has been all the way since, I would probably say that they've actually told us since Modern Warfare 2019. PlayStation has had the top dog, and also confirmed by Activision reports of early, I believe 2023, early 2023, about a year ago, that also PlayStation also purchases the most map packs, well, map packs, but most digital exclusive content. So they purchase the most COD points and the most packs themselves. So this is also pretty cool, because also there'll be a lot of people are thinking, like, for example, Master Chief and all these exclusive operators owned by Microsoft will be coming to Call of Duty, which I believe they probably will, just because now they are able to. And also, this might open the door to even more exclusive licenses that maybe Activision themselves couldn't afford. That's what people are saying, but Activision was a pretty big company before they kind of started having some really bad management issues, which is why they merged with Microsoft, was to improve that and also to have a bigger budget for these games. Supposedly that was one of their main also reasons as well. But I'm actually pretty happy that Activision and Microsoft have pretty much just said, we're not going to have any more exclusivity license with anybody. Like I said, one of the most main reasons is probably because Sony is their #1 contributor when it comes to DLC and also microtransactions. So they don't want to lose their biggest money grab here, right? But with this also as well, Microsoft has confirmed that a lot of the Call of Duty games will be coming to the Game Pass, which is one of the big negative things. But also as well, I believe nobody actually really has talked about it in YouTube videos, at least that I've seen, that also it might also come to PlayStation Plus as well, if they are honest to the merger, because I believe that was one of the main things that they would say, that they told Sony, is that if we bring the games to Game Pass, we'll also might be able to bring the games to PlayStation Plus as well. So does this mean that Call of Duty will actually be pretty much go free to play entirely? I'm not 100% sure. I mean, technically it's free to play if you really do have one of these pass options, which most people who do play games seriously usually do have either the Game Pass or PlayStation Plus, or if not both at the same time. I know some people that do because they play on PlayStation, but they also play Steam, so they also have Game Pass on their computer. I don't know what this entitles, but like I said, this might be the future of Call of Duty, that where it's going to be more going to a subscription service. But they had said that 2023 is not coming to Game Pass, and also they haven't given a full release date of when the older Call of Duties are coming to Game Pass as well. I believe this is probably going to happen in 2024, where they're going to start adding a lot of the older games to Game Pass. And also Microsoft themselves also confirmed that they're not going to change the Call of Duty cycle in any way. So whether it's going to be, we're going to have 2 years of the same game basically, or the same same quote-unquote game line, basically, this year was MW2 and then MW3 is coming out this year. If they're going to keep that going forward, or if they're going to have it every other year, a different studio releases their own version of Call of Duty. They said that whatever Activision wants to do, they're not going to change it in any way, shape, or form. So I believe that is pretty cool as well, when it comes to this whole acquisition, that we're not going to see any major changes that Microsoft is going to bring. But like I said, I think the most thing they're going to change, though, is, like I said, is going to be adding Call of Duty to their Game Pass. So if you are a Call of Duty fan, especially of the older Call of Duties, that is pretty cool. And also Activision and Microsoft have pretty much said that all of the other Call of Duties will get minor updates when it comes to, not like major updates, but basically I think they call them like ghost updates, where it comes to preventing hackers from playing the games and stuff like that, which I think is cool. But like I said, I believe that's only exclusive to Xbox servers only, because a lot of the Call of Duties were not cross-play at the back at that time. So if you're on PlayStation and still have the other Call of Duties, you might not be able to have the same benefits as Xbox when it comes to that side, when it comes to servers. If they are actually going to make all the older Call of Duties crossplay, I highly doubt that, because like I said, a lot of the servers back then were basically not designed for that, and or the consoles, because like I said, if you're playing on a PS3 trying to play the older Call of Duties with people on Xbox, on like Xbox X and stuff like this, I'm pretty sure that's going to get pretty crazy when it comes to like processing and stuff like that. But like I said, I don't know what they're going to do. It's all up to them what they want to decide to do for you guys. This is kind of the minor things I want to talk about in this video about this deal, that a lot of the stuff is benefiting everybody, and there's going to be no exclusivity licenses anymore, which I think is pretty cool. Especially for people who play on Xbox. Personally, I play on PlayStation. But that's just me. I play PlayStation. I will forever always play PlayStation. But it is what it is. If you guys have enjoyed today's video, though, please leave me a comment down below what you guys think about this acquisition, about this deal in general, what you think is good or bad, or tell me what kind of exclusive operators you want to see from the Xbox side. If you want to see some people from Halo or any other exclusive characters that Xbox owns themselves, please tell me in the comment section below what you guys would like to see when it comes to operators. If you guys did enjoy today's video, though, please leave me a like rating down below, click the subscribe button, and click the notification icon to get notified whenever I upload a video, whenever I go live, or whenever I upload a short for you guys onto the channel. I'm be uploading a lot more frequently now that I'm kind of getting back into the flow of things. But like I said, hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys when I see you guys. Peace out.